So it's really hard to pop it in, but now I'll just hold it like that, just so you can get an idea of what that's going to look like. There you go. See, that's not as shiny as we want it. It's quite flat. I haven't put on the buffer yet. That's with 10K and a bit of cutting compound, but I need to put it on the buffing wheel and see what I can do with it. Usually I burn through them because I'm terrible on a buffing wheel, so you never know. I might have to just put another clear coat and leave it. That's that guy there, so that's going to look fantastic when that's put together. We do like our little Blue Lagoon guy. You can see it's quite flat and quite shiny. It's just not as clear as I want it to be. Needs a lot of work, basically. All right, I'm going to leave those there, and I'm going to pop this body down. What I want to do is actually fit the bridge for this guy, but I won't do it until I get the neck in place. So let me just quickly flick this over. One thing I didn't do, and that is give this guy a little coat, but I'll do that quickly. Where is that guy, Terry? Here he is, this little guy here. As we've got all our necks done now and they're all drying off, like so. Right down here, we want to quickly give this little guy, you can see he's a little piece of blackwood. That's for the acoustic. It'll cover the acoustic. Now I've closed that oil, but I'll give it a quick squirt. I need to get that on there and built up so I can get that nice shiny finish. I'll just quickly open this back up, give that a little wash, and then I'm done with I'm done with things like neck things. Is that what they're called, Terry? Neck things? Yeah, it will elevate it. I don't know if I can get it shiny, but I think I might just have to put another coat of resin on it and just leave it. That's what I'm doing with the LP. I'm not going to even try and polish out the LP. See, that just brings it out, the color and the popping. A little golden guy, that looks pretty cool when you give it another coat of oil. So we'll let that rest on there like so. We've done all those. Whew, that rag can go in the bin now. I'm done with that rag, Terry. I'll put some of these things away. All right, let's close this guy up. What I want to do is prep a nut for this acoustic. So while that's been drying, let's quickly have a look at getting a nut cut out for this guy here. It's going to sit in there. Bone nuts, Terry. How many have we got? Loads. Have we got loads? Plenty. Hundreds even. Remember how I said I put them away? Remember how I said that? Remember? I did put them away. Look, they're here. I know where they are. You may as well mark these out and start fitting these guys. It's going to be a very low action, which is really cool. Correct. Oh, I knew where it was this time. Don't you worry, don't you fret. I didn't lose my mind as easily as easily as I normally do. Ah, shivers, 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 shivers. Hang on a sec. Right. I need this cloth. Just a little bit of drizzle down here. I want to wipe that up. There we go. Okay. All right, let's have a look at this guy. Let's pop him in place. Very good. Flush up against that board. We need to mark the edges and space those little guys out. So first things first, we'll grab a little sharp pencil. Does one exist, Terry? That's the question. Does a sharp pencil exist in this place? I think you'll find it does not. What are they? Oh, I've got more. I just found more gauges, micro gauges. Didn't know I had them. I do have a sharp pencil. I'm very good like that. I'm going to mark the outside edge so I have a reference of how we start the spacing. Just the corner. Let me grab another pencil because that's a little bit short. Where's my flat pencil? I need my flat pencil, Terry. Here it is. That's the guy. This one works a treat. Get out of there. Come on. God. That's dead. I need to build another flat pencil. That's okay. Let me sharpen this guy. Razor sharp. How sharp, Terry? Razor sharp. Don't you forget it. That goes right in the corner where we want to go. And this guy here right in the corner. That's perfect. Right. Now that we have the edges of this guy, we can actually measure out where the slots should go. So let's get our space, a little fret rule, spacing rule. Where is that little guy? Here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, we want to measure. That's the top. That's the base side. B for base, B for base. It's an acoustic, so the strings are a little bit thicker gauge. So there's our electric range. We're going to jump up to this end here. Not too much, but that looks about right there. Let's see what that gives us. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strings. That's it. Perfect. It's a bit farther. Let me go a little bit closer. About there. Yeah, might be the trick. Hang on a sec. Am I happy with that? Maybe not. There we go. How's that fit? Let's have a look there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 2. That's too small. Let me get this guy going here. There we go. I think that's the one. That's the one. Terry, that's the one. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. Good. Excellent. Okay, we've got that. They're marked out. 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes them a little bit longer, a bit darker. Okay, we've got to get the height now, so let's pop this down here, pop that in there. That's perfectly aligned. Yeah, that's pretty good. What I want to do is I want to grab a flat pencil, make a new flat pencil. So I'm going to sand this pencil here. When we get to halfway, like that, we cut that there, like that. And that guy goes straight down there and gives us a very fine line just above the fret height. Just sharpen this pencil. So I hold that in place. I spread that across at least 2 frets. And I draw the line of where the bottom of, and as you can see, it's near the top. It's just a little bit, a couple of millimeters. We've got to cut down to that line, and then those strings will sit in there at the right height. That's the one, Terry. That's the one. Okay, so we've got those there. Now, what do we use, Terry? The lotto numbers, Terry. Do you remember the lotto numbers? Of course you do. Nomads, they're the ones. The nomads, here they are, because I put them away and I knew where they were. Gonna flip that to there. Gonna move some of this. There's our baby vise. I normally use this little vise just to give me a little bit more of a grip, a little bit of a hand, if you like. We're going to cut those straight across before we shape that nut. We just want to get those slotted. And we start off with which number, Terry? I'll let you start. Which end are we starting off at? Oh, you've got them already written out, the lotto numbers. We'll start with 10, I guess. It is, I just. Yep, it's up there, Leslie. Okay, it's nearly there. I'm just going to work that down to there. One. Okay, next. 13. I'm not waiting for you, Terry. I'm just going to forge ahead. It's good. Next. 17. No, it doesn't help, Leslie. It doesn't help.